What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Of course, I'm your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Back at it again with another banger, my friends. Y'all know the vibes. Kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
Y'all, when I say Madison Booker, SEC Player of the Year, Texas women's basketball star, is a bona fide bucket, but she should have kept her mouth shut before that SEC title game. She should not have poked the bear. She should not have uttered those words. She can't guard me. Referencing Bree Hall, the senior lockdown defender out of South Carolina, who has guarded her better than anybody in the country, and she obviously took it personal.
Breezy does things for this team that's not noticeable, that don't get talked about. It might not show up on a stat sheet, but we will not win without her. Like, she does the intangible things, like defense, getting deflection. I mean, I remember when we played Texas last game, she was in bumping the bigs for our big girls. It's just things like that. Like, you need a player like that on your team to win championships, and I think she brings that to the table. If she don't have to score these big amount of points, but when she's open, she's gonna hit a big shot, like they call her a big shot Breezy. But she does the little things, and you need a player like that does the little things.
Like, really took it personal, though. Why did Madison Booker do that? Like, this team, the Gamecocks didn't need any extra edge, any extra motivation. Why did you poke the bear? Bree Hall apparently texted her parents before the game saying she was going to lock Madison Booker down. She said, quote, she had said she can't effing guard me, so I said that will be my motivation this game. I have to take that personally. Bro, what? She says, I woke up with the mindset of I have to get her. She said, I know after that game on February 9th, Booker had said she can't effing guard me. So I said that will be my motivation for this game. I have to take that personally. And she absolutely did. Hall held Booker to 0 points until 1:51 in the second quarter. That's almost a whole half scoreless. Booker had 3 points by the fourth quarter and ultimately finished with 10, making just 4 of 13 shot attempts from the field. In 3 games against Texas, Hall has defended Booker for majority of the time, with Booker going a awful 14 of 54, 25.9% shooting from the field, scoring above her average in 1 of the 3 games and scoring below 10 in the other 2. Can we talk about lockdown defense? When you talk about just pure effort, denying Booker the basketball, not letting her catch it in space, shrinking the floor, fighting over screens, they're trying to free Booker the whole game. The whole offense runs through Booker, and Breezy Hall completely shut that down, and that's why they got a blowout win. I mean, when you talk about defensive masterclass, being on her like flies on crap, y'all, just face guarding her, denying her the basketball, shrinking the floor like I said a minute ago, making things difficult to where she never allowed Booker to establish a rhythm. Why would Booker, you seen the first 2 games how they went, why would you challenge Breezy Hall like that? Why? She made a mistake and it ended up costing them, and they got blown out and she got absolutely shut down. I respect him, Madison Booker, and it was all love from Breezy Hall. She said, shout out to her. She's a fantastic player for sure. Nothing but love for her. Respect for Breezy Hall keeping it classy. But you know, if you a hooper, for somebody to say you can't effing guard me, that's the ultimate disrespect. And shout out to Breezy Hall for taking it on the chin, living up to the challenge, stepping up. Because she's a player, like Raven said, that, you know, it doesn't always show up in the box score, but she's out there communicating, getting deflections, jumping passing lanes, taking top scorers out of games completely, just wreaking havoc on defense. And that's what we saw, man. The defense won championships for South Carolina in the past, and it just won them the SEC championship as well. But my thing is, you never poke the bear, you never wake a sleeping giant. Breezy Hall has handled this season with tremendous perseverance, has battled through adversity, seen her minutes cut, seen her shot attempts go down, seen the shooting percentages go down, but she has never wavered on defense. She has not stopped playing hard, non-stop motivated. floater, great length, and she's showing at the next level that she has the potential to be a really good 3-and-D player. She is a guard that could definitely have an impact in the pros, whether that's overseas initially or going into the WNBA right away and making an impact on somebody's roster. The length, the mobility, the athletic ability, the defensive stance, the lateral quickness, like she gave Madison Booker pure hell, one of the best scorers in the country. Completely took the Conference Player of the Year out of the game, man. They do not win this game without Breezy Hall's defensive ability, her ability to straight strap up and just continue to be relentless on that end. Defense isn't always pretty. People don't always want to be known for defense. It doesn't always get you the accolades at all, but for her not to be on the defensive team, for her to not make an all defensive team is absolutely disrespectful. When she's went up against, she takes the toughest matchup pretty much any given night for South Carolina. Like, she is the one that is just charged with guarding the opposing team's top perimeter threat, and salute to her defense, man. Her leadership and just her perseverance to fight through adversity all through this season, quiet out the noise and come out on top. They can say whatever they want about Raven Johnson, they can say whatever they want about Breezy Hall and the lack of production, but the wins keep coming, the rings keep coming, and they continue to be one of the best classes with Sanaya Fagan as well. I'm just ecstatic for this group. I think that they really fought through some adversity as a team this year and proved that they are the number 1 overall seed in the country. And Bree Hall, man, hey, that's a message to everybody else. Do not hit her with that "you can't guard me" or it's going to be locked down. I mean, what she did to Madison Booker, oh my gosh, through 3 games too. Through 3 games, like, Madison Booker was pretty much held in check. Shooting percentages were horrible, and they made things extremely difficult for her every time they laced them up. So shout out to Breezy Hall. Madison Booker, you might have should have. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the move, man. Do not poke the bear. Do not wake a sleeping giant. That is a wrap for us. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Until next time, man, I'm Brandon Blakeney, a.k.a. Brandon Lee TV. This is the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share, all that good stuff. Join our memberships. We got exclusive content daily, weekly, whenever you need it. And also, follow us on social media at Brandon Lee TV. Till next time, we out.